my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I use the ketogenic journey to lose way over 200 pounds. My highest on keto was 368. My lowest was 157. My highest of all times that I ever knew before I started a low carb diet was a 434. That's insane to me because I feel completely huge because the 1st of January, I started my weigh-in because I went off keto for 3 months like a crazy person and gained 46 pounds. Plus I gained weight the previous year from being sick with the C word and all kind of garbage. So I weighed in on the 1st at 226.8. I feel so freaking huge, y'all. And I have lost weight since then. But how did I even breathe or move? Because I feel like I'm drowning in my own skin at this weight versus the 150s, the 160s. And I used to be 434 pounds. How? Like, I'm literally, I know that was 5 years ago, but I cannot wrap my head around. That was most of my life. Most of my life was in the way high 300s into the 400s. How did I move? Yes, I have polycystic ovary syndrome, so I was told I was going to be fat the rest of my life because calories in, calories out does not work at all. And I proved that those 3 months, gaining 46 pounds because I was very strict with calories 99% of the time, just not my carbs. Keto works for me because it lowers my carb intake, my insulin levels, everything, even though my A1C, eating a god-awful amount of carbs, those 3 months, my A1C was still only 5.1. So I did with keto cure high blood pressure, heart palpitation, hardening of my heart walls. I cured, I was testing positive for like, I had the antibodies in me testing positive for like lupus, Hashimoto's. Like there was a 5 list things. I already have fibromyalgia that I could have, but I had all the signs. I had the butterfly mask and all that for lupus. I don't test positive anymore. Don't have high blood pressure at all anymore. But if I go off keto, I gain weight quickly and all those illnesses will come back over time. So we have gone back to keto. I won't even discuss. You can go watch other videos to figure out why I went out for keto. So I'm going to show you what I've eaten today. Then we're going to come back and have a chit chat. I'll show you what I ate yesterday and what Dina's. I think it's just 2 days in this video. I've kind of gotten lost which ones I've already posted and what I haven't. So, y'all, I've been working, okay? I was outside working all day because it was 63 degrees and sun. So I was able to do some real needed throwing boxes away, throwing like so much had accumulated from it being too much winter. You can't really throw them in the trash here. You're really supposed to like burn them or get rid of them. So we had a lot of work of breaking down boxes and doing all kind of stuff that we couldn't do because it had been pouring rain. Like all winter, it's been very nasty. We only had a few good days this whole winter, or it was too cold and I couldn't go outside. So I have worked a lot today. So let me go ahead and show you what I recorded so far, and then we'll come back and have a chit chat.
So it is 5 a.m. Dino is still awake. She's used to this gray blanket being on him because this is Willow and this is his baby. But it was all balled up and she was freaking out trying to figure out how to unravel it because her daddy is not here for her. She usually don't let me touch her, but she wanted me to put the blankie half on me and pet her because she's mad that her daddy is still awake.
Alright, so I made the chicken salad I had yesterday. Except I used no mayonnaise. I just used some olive oil, red wine vinegar. I have 10.5 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I have 2 ounces of cheese completely on here. And a tiny bit of mustard, white pepper, salt, and a little dill because I ran out. It is 9 o'clock. This is my only meal today. I am starving. Dino was so hungry and cooked before me that we forgot, because I was starving, wanted to start my food. We forgot to film his. He basically ate the same thing he ate yesterday. So you didn't miss out on anything. I'm kind of doing the same thing too. Alright, so I started making this and then I was like, I should film it. So all I put is Redmond's real salt, chef blend, and white pepper in here. Over here, I also have dill weed, but I ran out. So these are for another day. Dino was watching a TikTok and was like, why do you even make them round? You don't really eat them like a burger. So this will be perfect for the grill. And I don't have to dirty up my little patty thing and make a big mess and get frustrated and hurt my wrist because my wrists are hurting. So we're going to try to make them on the grill later, another day like that. But not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going out. Not sure what today's date is. I know it's Monday. Alright, so after this bacon's gone, I'm probably done with it because the day I ate it in my video, I ended up gaining 7 pounds the next day and freaking out. I haven't been in any videos since then because at that moment I got really upset and wished I never looked at the scale. But I've been showing you what I'm eating. Like I was so devastated. But then I also started getting some really bad cramps. So Shark Week might be coming because I was also a little depressed and very, very cranky. And that happens during Shark Week. Alright, so throwing in some pickles chopped up in there. Mushrooms chopped up in there. Bell pepper. Even tomatoes. Like, you could really make this like a meatloaf burger. But I don't have very many ingredients. So we're going with what I have right now. I was going to freeze cheese and forgot to. I was originally going to shred up some, well, chunk up some cheese and freeze it and put it in the burgers, but I forgot to do that. But that is okay. So, I got to go start my Ninja Wood Fire Grill, which in case y'all haven't seen my videos, I'll show you what it is. Also in the pressure cooker, which you cannot see, but I will show you when he eats it, I have put a sirloin roast in here with radishes, carrots, some beef broth, a little bit of Costco brand, Kirkland brand butter, and a purple onion, and a bunch of Kinder's butter leaf flavor seasoning, and some garlic, a little bit of black pepper and salt, and it's going to take about an hour and 30 minutes once it starts getting the pressure going. Okay, it's very, very, very messy right here because we're in the middle of redoing this completely. I had a griddle here, but this thing, all I have to do is save some money and buy the griddle piece for inside here, and I don't need the big griddle. No one likes it but me anyways. So it's out in the little grilling area. I have a second one of these that has been washed because it was in the grilling area and it's drying off. It's going to go over here. This nasty, disgusting, very expensive fake bamboo, it's supposed to be real bamboo, was only out here like 2 months, and look at it. So I have gotten some really nice white wood that is indoor because you don't want chemicals as your food. So I have to go buy some spray paint, not spray paint, but actual outdoor paint, which I'm going with this color, and I'm going to put it here because it's white wood. I would never be able to stain it enough to match the yellow. It would drive me crazy. So we're going to paint it really, really shiny so it's wipeable, right? Later in the future, I might put tiles on it or something like that. But I'm going to use 2 carts as the legs. So we're cleaning all this up. The reason I'm not going with red is because this wall right here, as soon as spring, it warms up, will be continuing the wall through here, painted red, and right down here, not the top half because the smoke needs to get out. Then we are going to be doing a lot more work on the porch, getting it cat proof so I can leave my screen door open all spring and fall. So this is my little grill that I love to death. Well, I got stuff in my way because I wasn't supposed to be grilling today. I was supposed to be just cleaning and rearranging and moving everything. I have to go wash this real fast, but this is my baby. We're going to put our little, once that's washed, you put a little tiny cup of special wood burning right here. And this is the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get it turned on, get that piece inside, get it washed because I am hungry, y'all. It's like 7. Alright, so I have thrown the yumminess onto the grill a few minutes ago. So I wanted to, all Dino's roast wouldn't fit in there, so I cut me a small piece off because I want to see if it's any good. It's a sirloin roast, a different one than we normally buy. And it's only $3 a pound. So if it comes out chewable and yummy, then I would want to start buying that because it's so cheap. And that's probably almost done. So, ooh, it smells so yummy. I'm so hungry, y'all. Okay, so I don't know if these are cooked 100% all the way through. We'll see in a second. But the bacon was really burning. They were on there 20 minutes anyways. So we will see in a second. Yesterday I made my salad with no mayo. I usually use a tablespoon of mayonnaise. And guess what? I'm going to start using a tablespoon of mayonnaise. I was trying to be a cleaner day. But it was so bitter, so nasty. I really like that 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. Like, it made a difference to me. So, we're going to just do basically burger in a bowl. I don't have a lot of stuff for it, though. I'm out of pickles, and I don't think I'm going to buy... Actually, I think I have 1 pickle left. We're going to see in a second. I don't want to go buy a bunch of pickles, so... Little olive oil, just a slight little bit, because it was really bitter yesterday. I put way too much. And a tiny bit of this. I want my dill weed, but I used it all. Got to buy some more. Forgot to buy it. Salt. Yes, a bigger bowl would be easier, but it is what it is. I don't want to waste more dishes, like get them dirty. And this is the one I want to use for presentation. Alright, so, do I have a pickle left? No, I don't have a pickle left. I was excited thinking I had a pickle left. Alright, I was going to use tomatoes, but I'm going to be good and no nightshades again. Making sure there's nothing else I could use. I think this is it. Let me go ahead and cut into these to see if they're way too raw and I need to cook them more. Because I'll just cook them on the stove real fast. Nope, I can eat that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Could put them in the microwave for a few seconds. And then that would probably dry them out. It's just a little tiny pink in the middle. Alright, these are way bigger than I thought they were going to be. So, I'm going to cut these. Never done it this way before, but I was like, oh, let's try something different. And I will tell you if I like this or not, because right now it does not look very appealing to me, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to take a bite of the burger by itself. Okay. The burger by itself is yummy. Alright, it's 7:30. I am starving. This is not pretty at all, but I'm going to eat, so probably no picture, because that's just, don't look so pretty. Alright, and this is what Dino's looks like. We put some green beans, those are the radishes, a little carrot, a little onion was cooked in there, and this is his one meal of the day. Hello, Piper. How are you doing today? You're pissed off? Your children won't leave you alone? I understand. I understand. You just want to be left alone so you can sleep? I just want to sleep. Alright, so I really do think Shark Week is coming. But I had a great weigh-in today. No, I wish it was 215.8 was my weigh-in today. So... yay. It's not a new low for the year because I got to 14 something, but it is a new low that I haven't seen in a little while. I'm also having a lot of cramping, so that's why I think here comes Shark Week, and I was like crazy emotional a couple of days ago. That's why I wasn't filming myself in those videos, because I was icky. So icky. my food, I only ended up eating one burger. I didn't eat any of the lettuce. The lettuce was very bitter. I thought that explains why I didn't like it yesterday, because I kept saying it was really bitter and I thought it was from the olive oil or not having mayonnaise. No, it's the lettuce itself. It all went in the trash, and I just ate that one burger with the 2 slices of Munster cheese and the 2 pieces of bacon. I put the other one away because I was full, y'all. Okay, yes, all I had was a collagen coffee today. I'm on my second one. Yesterday I only had 1 coffee all day. So I am concerned that I will eat too many low calorie days. However, y'all, when you eat cheese and you eat beef, you don't have to worry about it as much as other times, because it's got more calories than when I go and do boneless, skinless chicken breast. And tomorrow I will probably be eating an ungodly amount of calories because we are going out to eat. It will be keto. This is inspired by Wendy and Harry from Loving It on Keto, because I saw their meal, and Dina will be getting the same burger they got. I will show you, film it, or at least take pictures. We're going to go to Red Robin, and he's going to have the monster burger, wedge style, and I'll probably just do American burger, because see, in Hawaii they put eggs on beef and everything, whether it's a beef gravy patty with rice and then there's a fried egg on top, or if it's burgers there's always a fried egg on top. Like, it's a very, so he was like, oh my gosh, that's like a Hawaii thing, so that's what he'll be getting. At least we're supposed to, as long as my dad feels good, because he really wants to go. And I have errands. I have to go get my daughter's Hannah x-ray, turn in some paperwork. Like, it's errand day tomorrow. So the video will probably be really, like, combined again. Maybe it'll be in this video. I don't know. I don't know if this video is long enough to post yet. I'm not gonna lie, the cramping is really bad. Like, I haven't had cramping in a long time, and I've had 4 days of severe cramping. Like, I'm sitting here right now wanting to turn the camera off because the cramps are getting so bad. Which is really weird because I have an IUD. So, I usually don't get cramping. Not like this. It's strange. But I've been using my headset, my VR headset, to do my workouts. I've kind of broken them down to only 40-minute sessions or multiple 15 or 30-minute sessions, because I think I was stressing out my adrenal gland. I have adrenal gland issues, and I think I was stressing it out too much. So people with adrenal gland issues or too much cortisol like I do, you're supposed to, like, do HIIT. So ram it up, slow it back down. Ram it up, slow it back down. So you're not supposed to run a treadmill for like an hour, or, you know, get in a heavy workout class for over an hour, because the whole entire time you are rubbed up almost that whole hour. And it's more like rub it up for 3-5 minutes, 10 minutes max, then bring it back down for a while, and then bring it back up. You're making your heart go up and down, up and down. That's the whole point of HIIT. So that's why I've been doing, instead of picking slow songs, because I am so out of shape, those slow songs in the workouts is still keeping my heart up there, still, like, for me, keeping my heart up there for me, because my heart rate used to be, before I gained this weight back, was only like 60, and when I was walking it would be 70, and maybe I could get it up to 90 while working out, and didn't matter how much I sweat or worked out, my heart really stayed nice and low. So now I just get it to like 120, 140 max, but then it stays there for a long time. So I prefer to do like HIIT, get it really, really, like almost 160, and then bring it down as much as I can. Kind of like a stress test. It's sort of like that. If you ever had one, you want to bring that heart up and then just let it go down again. At least that's all the HIIT stuff I've been reading about. That would be best for my body. I think it just told me I had gotten all my steps today. Yeah, we did a lot of yard stuff today, so I'm exhausted. Sleep still sucks. I still suck at sleeping. It's worse. I've been having nightmares for a year now, and it's just, the nightmares are so much worse lately, so it makes it kind of hard to sleep. I have a nightmare condition my whole life. I also suffer from a thing called sleep paralysis. which really, really sucks. It makes your nightmares that much worse. When you first wake up, you can't move your body. Your body's still paralyzed from your sleeping thing, and your dream seems real at that moment, and it's really disorienting. I also used to sleepwalk when I was younger and had night terrors. So my sleep has gotten worse than just the hours I sleep. Now I'm having a bad nights. Like, this nightmares have gotten so much worse the last 2 months. Well, last probably since October. It's just increased constantly since then. What else do I want to talk about? I think that's it right now. Honestly. The cramping, it keeps distracting me. Oh, you can see my skin is really starting to clear up now. Really starting to clear up. It was so bad. I had a lot of breakout during that time of not being keto. My skin was extremely dry, no glowing. It's starting to glow again. The dryness is starting to move off. And this is from washing it in the morning. No makeup, just other than mascara. So it's getting better, so that's a plus. Keto always makes better. My personality, my positive outlook on life is better right now. I think lowering those oxalate foods, you can look it up, and lowering my nightshades have made a huge difference on my sluggishness and on my pain. My pain levels have dropped drastically. Okay, MS Pure. Wendy and Harry take it. I've had a lot of comments, why don't I try it? So, when you look it up, it says if you're allergic to sulfur, you can still take it. However, because it has sulfur in it. However, I've talked to my doctor about it, and other websites and stuff, when you look it up, if you are severely allergic to sulfur, they say do not take it. Okay, sulfur, other than latex and Benadryl and Flexeril, sulfur is up there with them. Like horrible. Throat swell shot, have an EpiPen. I can't take any medications with sulfur. Okay, I can't take any medication with polyglycoside. I don't know. It's a really long word that's in a lot of different things, especially laxatives. It's in most shots. It's in a lot of things and I have to read everything because I'm highly allergic to that too. They swell my throat shut. Now, Benadryl stops my heart. It just, within a few minutes of taking it, I'm dead. Literally, the ER had to bring me back. Thank God I was in the ER when we found out I have this weird condition to Benadryl. So, on top of it, Flexeril, within seconds of taking it, will swell my tongue outside my mouth and cover me in head to toe in hives. That's how the whole night started. I was 13. They gave me Flexeril because I ripped my arm out of socket. I've had issues my whole life with it since then. And so they gave me Flexeril. Within seconds, I'm having this horrible allergic reaction. They give me Benadryl and it stopped my heart. Then I have been tested again. I am still horribly allergic to Benadryl. And it will stop. I have a complete anaphylactic shock from it, because some people might say, well, it's just a combination, but it wasn't. We've done allergy tests. When they actually did the skin test on me, it was a baseball. It got so huge, just like my sulfur, within seconds. And it stayed that way for a month or two. It was so embarrassing walking around. It would not go down, y'all. Not go down. So that's why I don't take it. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of sulfur. And people take Benadryl when they're having an allergic reaction. I don't have that. I have an EpiPen, but because I do have a history of severe heart palpitations, unless you're dying, you don't want to take that EpiPen because it's going to mess with your heart issue. And so it's kind of oh my gosh. This is why I'm well, I can't eat that. Well, or I won't try this. Sorry, ain't happening. I'm scared to try the kanjam noodles, the shiitake noodle stuff, skinny pastas, all of them, because I've never had that plant before. And I am so allergic to plants that I'm afraid I will have a horrible reaction to that pasta. I won't even go near it. Now, lupin flour, I was scared at first, but I had no problem with. But it was more of items that I've eaten my whole life, so I wasn't scared of it. This is a totally different plant, and I don't even know what family it's from. Like, I've never heard of it until skinny pasta came out. Ooh, that's hot. So, I think I'm just going to shut up right now because I really don't know what to talk about. And I don't want to rattle too much. So, there's a possibility this video has more than 2 or 3 days in it. Just depending on how the rest of my week goes. It just makes it easier on me anyways. So, here we go. I'm sure it's going to have tomorrow in here. So, here we go. Here's tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure. Because my lazy butt ain't putting this video together tonight. Alright, it is the 7th of February, and I forgot on the 1st to do a step back video of showing you what I look like after losing like 9-something pounds last month. The scale is just teeter-tottering between 214 and 217. Is driving me crazy. It's been that way since like the 2nd week of February. However, my inches have changed drastically, so those are just numbers on a scale. It's just a number on a thing you step on, because I don't know if I can get a good enough shot. Yes, I'm still very irritated that I'm in the 200s, but this is what 217, where I was today, looks like on me. Okay, still got my tummy going on and all that, but I kind of felt like kind of cute today. So yes, not the size I want to be. I want to be back to a size 7, but it's okay. We will get there. But even though my weight is not really budging too much, in my opinion, that was just water. I think I'm still losing because I'm losing inches, which means my fat is now turning into muscle because that's what I'm trying to work on. So to me, the number on the scale is bullshit. Doesn't matter to me. It's the number of my jean size. It matters to me. So that's what we are concentrating on. Even though I do step on the scale, my focus is on how I feel, how my skin is looking. Of course, I have makeup on today. We went out to eat. How my skin is looking and how my inches are going, right? How am I moving? How am I staying off the couch? So I'm going to show you what we had to eat today, and maybe a little clip. It had music playing, so I kind of had to, I'm going to have to put music over it and see if you can even hear it, and then if that doesn't work, it won't be in this video. But anyways, it is the 7th, and we went to Red Robin, so I have some pictures of what me and Dino ate. Not showing you what everyone else ate because I didn't record the bad food.
Alright, I have told him, hi honey, can I record you? I told him he should bring chopsticks with him, and he's like, no, that would be weird. But he's using straws as chopsticks. I think that's weirder.
Well, it's easier to get the salad, because when you use a fork, it's all big pieces that go over, just pick it up on the...
Yeah, no, I agree, chopsticks is the superior way to eat a salad, but it's just the fact that you're using straws.